Hello my friends, I'm GHondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 4, the Express Only Challenge. In the last episode, we cooked up Condine here, over to Groby, and we did a couple other cities as well, including one where I was requested to rename it to Famine, which I did. I still, to this day, don't know why I did, but that's what he wanted, that's what I did. If anyone else has any requests for city renames or have a river, lake, or sea named after them, or a bridge, or anything else, just let me know. I take requests, not a problem. Anyway, let's get right into today. The next contestant, Fort Coonbridge, who appears to be basically in the middle of nowhere. So we have an airport over here, and the docks over here. The docks isn't really going to help us all that much. So, since we're nowhere near any water, so I think we're going to just end up going to this airport here, and I think that's just going to have to be the easiest way. Okay, that's what we shall do then. Not a problemo. Do 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 do. Nope, you are angry in trees. Okay, we can do that. Definitely do that. Okay, let's try this again. Hey, they're so much happier now. Because they do not Coonbridge to Axay. Okie dokie. Hangar, tarmac. Whee! Hangar, tarmac. Okay. And let's go. This is a pretty long flight, and it's unfortunately going to take the first trip completely empty, which is unfortunate. But so be it. Well, I guess it's not a crazy long flight. It looked a little bit further on the map, but I guess it's not really that bad. Gotta be kind of scary coming in for a landing here with all these buildings so close, but anyway. It's probably a good reason I'm not a pilot. Alright, let's get all loaded up here, which should not be a problem at all. And let's bring it back and make sure that we're good. Which we certainly should be. Should not be a problem at all. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Ka-ching! And we are good just in time for the July autosave. Just pause and let that finish. Have some system resource back. Thank you so much. Alright, so that's Fort Coonbridge done. Next up is Trunston. Which, again, doesn't have... Oh, yes, as I was mentioning earlier, Mr. Shoutouts had asked for a city to be renamed to Famine, so I did that. And this city here was originally called Radhaven, or Rathaven or something. So I just changed it to Radhaven because, you know, famine leads to all sorts of problems, and you usually get rats and diseases and all that stuff. All that bad stuff. So anyway, that was a little moment we had last episode. For now, however, Trunston doesn't really have anything near it. I guess we are in fact taking... I guess we're taking a plane to Famine, I guess. Or to Sod Grove, I guess it doesn't really matter. Well, that's fine too. That's... Oh, it counted as part of Old Finnfield. That's alright. Not a big deal. And yet they're still the ones that are upset about it, even though it's technically their airport. Nice guys, right? Some kind of crazy guys. Oh well, that's alright. You're not really letting me into the city very much here, are you? Oh well, that's okay. Can I get anything over here close enough to do anything? No. That's fine. We won't worry about that then. Okay. Good enough. Let's get ourselves a plane. The plane buzzed the plane. I'm sure almost nobody caught that reference. I should probably not bother with that. Moving on. You are Trunston, Old Finnfield, to Famine. Close, please. Thank you so much. There to there. And over to here. Okay, go. Off you go. So again, I kind of did this backwards, so the first trip is empty, but that's okay. Trip, so. But that's what planes are for. Looks like it'll have no trouble getting fully loaded, which is excellent. Yeah. And back on our way. Do. Over Scenic Axto. Probably Frundon as well, or just the outskirts of it. Oh, yeah, just barely see it. Coming in to arrive back here at Trunston. And this should be nice and profitable. Yes, indeed. Okay. Awesome. So that is Trunston done. And while we are doing that, some of the cities wobbled their selves in order, and Radnor End here climbed greatly in population and jumped basically a whole page upwards, which is kind of sneaky of it. But that's fine. We can absolutely connect it. A natural path here to connect to. Can go straight to Brundale Woods, I guess. Seems super easy. So let's do that. It's exactly that. Again, it's a slightly displaced station, so it looks kind of weird, but that's okay. I've come to accept weirdness in my life. Slides right on past all that stuff. No trouble. Okay. And where shall I put the station here? Maybe over here? Probably work. Or over here, that would also be okay. Go there as well. I'm going to have a turn in here at some point anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So why don't we just plunk it right about there. And then fix it with road stuff. That seems like a plan. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. Let us out from here, no problem. I did this right. I did too. Bypass that river just barely. Very nice. Oh, that's beautiful. That's going to work out smashingly well. That's going to work out smashingly well. No, it's not. I see a problem. It showed that it was going to do it, but it didn't actually do it. Well, poop. Well, poop. Sorry, little river. But you have to go away. Now maybe I can fix it a little bit. Maybe I can fix it just a little bit. There. Now they still kind of have the river. It's a little metallic in places, but they get the river back, so there you go. They can't be too upset about that. Probably not real happy, but they can't be too upset about that. Anyway, we need a depot, which can go right about there, I suppose. Excellent. Okay. Using the millenniums. Bling, bling, bling. Blong. Bling and blong. Because why not? Radnor End to Brundale. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. To here. To here. And you are optional. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. I don't know why I'm doing weird voices. You should probably ignore that. And I should probably stop doing them. That would also be good. Okay, this station's now active. Looks like it's going to have very little mail, but good passengers. And there's a problem. Oh, would help if I drew both lines, right? Yeah, that would help a fair bit, wouldn't it? Yeah. Wow, haven't done that in a while. See what happens when you distract yourself with stupid voices? You make mistakes. Rookie mistakes. Anyway, that is now all that back. There we go. And kaboom, you are profitable. Okay, so that is Radnor End taken care of. Looks like nobody else jumped up on me. Looks like we are now off to Great Platney. A charming little city, apparently in the middle of nowhere. So there's old Prue Haven's not too far away. but I don't think I'm getting another, well, certainly a connected train station. I might be able to get a train station in here. It certainly is not going to be a connected one. That's unfortunate. Okay. Could I do some fancy double tracking here? Well, I could. Am I brave enough to, is the better question. And I think the answer is yes. I think that's what I'm going to do, some brave double tracking. Because I haven't had a fireball in a long time. And apparently, I'm feeling a little brave today. Do the simple parts first, get them done so we don't forget about them. Alright. Good. It's just zippity-doo-dahs its way. Well, not quite that far. Thought I had a little bit more room before I had to turn, but apparently not. That's fine. Ew. Okay. So this little farm here, which I was having trouble seeing, is completely in the way. So we will do it the other way then, where we go and we just bypass it as well. And that's fine. Alright, now let's start getting fancy. Okay. So clearly we need to jump over that. That means we definitely need a signal right there and one right there. Okay, so that should be okay for coming in. On the way out, it's not quite so scary. We just really need one here. Just to make sure there's never any question. Put a couple of those just for paranoia's sake more than anything else. Okay, so that actually should be okay. So let's get ourselves a depot. Oh, out here. You'll do. Okay. 3 of that. That. Okay, so you are Great Platine. To Old Prewhaven. Okay. It shouldn't be a fireball. Shouldn't be a fireball. Shouldn't. But if I'm going to have one, it's probably going to happen because of this. But I don't think it will. I think this is going to be okay. I think it's going to be okay. Oh, that's another thing. I apparently didn't put a little spacer signal back here like I usually do. Which isn't a huge deal, but what that meant was this train was waiting back here while the other one was in the station, and in fact, until it got all the way up to here. Whereas now, when one's in the station, that's fine, but as soon as it leaves the station, so it crosses this point, one here can go. So not a huge difference, but it'll save a little bit of time. Okay, and you should be profitable. Excellent. Now, what's the chances I can happen to see... Yeah, they're not quite lined up. I kind of want to see them kind of fighting to get in there at the same time, because then I'll know for sure if it's going to work or not. You'll see the difference there. It just started moving when it crossed here instead of when it got all the way up to here, so... Yeah, because this side's distinctly shorter than this side, so they're not really lining up all that well. Yeah. Well, I think it's going to be okay. And we're going to go with that. We're going to go with hope. Hope and change. I saw somebody move up. Yes, I did. Windberg Market is our next contestant. Verily, verily, you are in the middle of nowhere. So it looks like your best connection's down here to Trunwick Freely. And I didn't put it near the water, so I guess I'm not doing a docks. To do it by boats. It'd be a hassle anyway. I'd have to build a pretty large canal. So, airport it is. Airport it is. Now that's all hills. Yeah, that's too hilly. There you go. Okay. They're probably mad at me for that because I just wrecked their whole side of that city, but let's at least see if they'll cooperate. Didn't think so. Sometimes you can just tell before you even start that it's going to be a problem. Okay, let's try this. One more time. That was too far away? Okay, weird. It seemed like it should have been within range, but whatever, I'll take its word for it. Because that's just the wacky, crazy guy that I am. Okay, so you are Windberg. 2. Trunwick Freely. Okay. We can do that. Here and here. Whee! To here and here. Excellent. Make it happen. So it's not a crazy long trip, this one. It shouldn't be too bad. Certainly not the longest air flight we've got. And welcome to 2009. Getting all nice and loaded up. Up across. And pop in. And soon revel in all the money we're making. There we go. Nice and profitable. So that is Windberg Market, all sorted out. We're getting a little close to time control, so I don't think we have time for another one today. So thank you to everyone for watching today, and until next time, folks, stay calm, and I hope you come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching.